Hello everybody and welcome to my first college vlog. If I sound beat up and defeated in this vlog, it is because I low-key am. I had so many mental breakdowns throughout my first week, and honestly it was for the plot, right? So what can I say? Move-in day was an absolute mess. I just didn't know where I was going. I got lost so many times and it was just a huge production. Luckily I'm all moved in now that I'm recording this though. My roommate isn't here yet, so this is not yet occupied. Take a look at my roommate's side. There's a lot of storage space under the bed. So there's rocking chairs, so we'll see how that works. After I finished moving in and doing some stuff, we went to one of the art exhibits on campus, and a lot of the things here are really cool and authentic, very unique as well. There was a nice blend of science and art in these pieces, and I really did enjoy looking at them. So after I moved in all my stuff and set everything up, I didn't actually meet my roommate until later that day when I returned to the school, so I went out to dinner with my family. My sister recommended this Japanese restaurant. It seemed pretty authentic and good, so we decided to give it a shot. There was a bit of a wait though since it seemed to be pretty crowded. Sorry, I just realized how tired I sound. I'm gonna try to make it better. I really like the interior design of this restaurant. All the posters were very cool and the lighting was very calming. So I was looking through the menu and there was just a lot of different cool foods. I know that I'm going to be eating a lot of dining hall food when I go start school for real, so it's good to be eating fresh food, right? We got a nice table in the back, which is great because I like filming the restaurants and stuff, and it was a great place for some aesthetic shots. So at the time I'm recording this voiceover for this portion of the vlog, tomorrow is going to be my first day of school and I'm pretty nervous, so I don't know what to expect. I'm just going to go in with an open mind. At least I met my roommate as of recording this. Sorry, it's kind of confusing. And I'm kind of settled in. There are still some things I need to figure out. But overall, I feel like I just need the structure of school. I think without it, I'm sort of lost and confused. But all that aside, enjoy some cool shots of the food my family ordered.
No, that's okay. I'll be fine. I don't know about this because it's happened to me before. I was ordering my burrito, and he was yeah, he totally called me out.
Afterwards, we went to, actually, I don't remember the name of this shop, but it had a lot of cute, merchandise, so I was like, I gotta go in and film that. I think I filmed it in my post-high school graduation vlog, but it was some Cinnamoroll socks. And my sister got them from here, but they don't have them anymore, so maybe Cinnamoroll is just too popular for the world. But they had these really weird designs. This is low-key Sanrio characters on Cartoon Network. This place is very small, but there's literally no dead space because everything is filled up. Look at these super cute slippers. My sister is a huge Mama Goma stan, so this was perfect. I wasn't really coming here to shop for anything for my dorm because I think I was pretty well prepared. Well, my mom helped me pack everything, so shout out to her. I mostly just come to these stores to look around at the designs and not the actual products. So I don't know if that's weird, but that's kind of how I roll. Basically after this, I very reluctantly said goodbye to my family and went to my dorm. So that was great. So I am an extremely messy person and my dorm really reflects that. Here are the showers, by the way. They're pretty crusty. So I just finished my first night sleeping here at the dorm and it was a rough sleep, I'll just say that. I was still not completely moved in. I had still just dumped a bunch of my stuff on my desk and called it a day. I basically use this huge beach bag to carry all my shower stuff. It works, sort of, so we're just gonna roll with it. I wake up probably the earliest in my suite, so I get the bathroom all to myself in the morning. Last night there were a lot of events and parties, so I'm sure people are just tired from that. There was a dead roach in one of the sinks. I won't show you because that was kind of gross. I have to bring my own towels as well since there are no paper towels or dryers. My first breakfast was honeydew, strawberries, and oatmeal. Since the water here tastes so much like tap, even though they say it's filtered, My mom bought this really expensive zero water filter. It works pretty good. The water tastes really, I used it wrong the first time, but I eventually figured that out. My dorm is so messy right now, but I'm going to set up my computer. This is such a mess. Okay. This is my filter. I'm not gonna use it until I run out of my actual water, so yeah. Guys, my hands are so dirty. I'm trying to dry my hands. I'm setting up my computer right now, see if it works. This is such a mess, but whatever. Just plug this stuff in. Wait, I didn't even plug in my HDMI. Oh my god, it works. Yes. It works, guys. It is here. It looks very orange though, so I need to figure that out. There we go. So I have a mouse, my keyboard. As you can see, I'm a loyal Mac Ally user. So little update was, last night was my first time sleeping in the dorm. Kind of crazy. There's still people moving in right now. I moved in on the first day. There are 2 days you could choose, but I got the first day. So I'm really happy about that. Right now I'm just gonna work on figuring out how to set up my computer and everything. Maybe watch some YouTube or something. Because I haven't been on YouTube for a whole day, I know. Gotta check the stats.
What?
Sorry if my voice sounds really scratchy. Like, I've been having really bad digestion and I can't eat the dorm food. I mean, I eat it, but my stomach doesn't like it. So it gets angry. So happy this works because I don't really want to.
Bruh.
So sometime in the morning or early afternoon, I left my dorm and the school together to go shopping because I realized that a lot of the things that I brought along with me just don't really work. Like, for example, some of my shower things were just not fitting, they were too big, or I kept dropping it or something like that. I can't believe how hot it was though. Like, when you look in the distance and it's hot, you can usually see like it's squiggling up and down, and it was like that everywhere, and I was sweating so bad. But I was really glad I just wasn't spending all that time in my dorm where it was like 10 degrees hotter. So I went out to grab lunch with my family and we went to El Pollo Loco. We just went through the drive-thru really quick, and then we went to a local park. So we never been to this place before. It's more like a neighborhood park, but there wasn't really a way we could get inside. It was like a membership only type thing, and we obviously weren't members, so we just sort of chilled in the parking lot and burned ourselves alive. My go-to El Pollo Loco order is the bean and cheese burrito, which is basic, I know, but it's really good. And sometimes it's the most simple, basic things that are the most delicious, right? My mom also made a smoothie. After eating our lunch and chilling out a little bit, we went to Target, which is a great place for back to school shopping, I'll just say that. I remember coming here throughout elementary school and even middle school, maybe high school, to get all my school supplies, you know, like my folders, my binders, my pencils. I used to be really obsessed with collecting pencil case stuff, and now it's interesting to come here for dorm shopping. I got some shower supplies. I want to transfer some of the stuff from my larger bottles into these smaller ones just so that it's easier to manage. I also came to get some more smaller towels, maybe hand towels. These ones were so soft. This Target had a lot of cool plushies. I've never seen this many plushies at a Target before, and so many cool popular characters, so that was really fun to look at. Afterwards, we went to Daiso because honestly, I was looking for some trays, and the trays at Target were literally over $10, which is atrocious because those trays weren't even that big, so I don't know what they were thinking. I guess whatever makes money. It's kind of weird that I'm already seeing Halloween decorations. I feel like this year has gone by way too fast, so it feels like Halloween was 6 months ago, so it's a little bit off-putting that this year is going by so fast. It's almost 2025, guys. We're kind of getting old. But I love looking at all the cute Halloween things at Daiso. So, like I said, I came here to get some trays, but I also ended up getting some new shower things, like a little caddy, if that's what you call it. And then I also looked for a cool lanyard because I want to put like my key card on something cute. But everything here, in terms of like lanyards, were just boring. They're like one color, black, blue. So I was like, you know what, never mind. If we come across something better in the future, we'll get that instead. But they also had a huge plushie wall and I was obsessed. Afterwards, we went to get a little quick bite, but it turned out not to be a quick bite because basically this place sells shaved ice bowls, and typically when I think of shaved ice, at least, I think of something pretty light and small, like the ones you get in Hawaii or something. But here, they're like a whole 5-course meal. Like it comes in this huge golden dish made of like metal or something, and then tons of shaved ice, right? Which is light, but then they also put beans and like some mochi balls in it, and it's just intense. I was so full after that I ended up skipping a lot of dinner because I was just so bloated after it, but it was really good. My dad got a fruit flavored one, my mom got a red bean flavored one, and I got a taro one, and I'm really happy with the one I got. It was so good. In addition to selling food, this place also sells little figurines like Sunny Angels, so that was pretty cool, but they were all sold out, so I was a little sad. Unfortunately, my finger got in this shot. Somebody put their Sunny Angels on their dash. After leaving the shaved ice place, my family took me back to my dorm, and around this time it was maybe late afternoon, early evening, so I wasn't hungry because, like I said, that shaved ice was a huge meal. So I spent most of my time just walking around to digest and using the new items that I just got. All the items I got ended up being a success, so really happy I went to Target and Daiso today. My dorm is still a hot mess, so as of right now when I'm recording this, it is still a mess. So when I come back, I gotta fix it up because it's just not good to vlog with such a messy dorm, right? It's not aesthetic. So once I settled in and all my stuff was sort of in my room, I took some time to check my emails and watch some YouTube, just sort of try to have some familiarity. So there are some activities that you can go out to, and I really didn't want to go. My roommate invited me to this scavenger hunt that takes place at 8 p.m. It was kind of late and it was dark and it was cold and I didn't want to go, but I knew that I would regret it if I didn't go because I should be socializing. Also, my parents gifted me a really cool camcorder, so I was so excited to use it, but it wasn't working. But then I fixed it. Lol. So here's a little messy tour. I'm so sorry, this is so unaesthetic, but this is sort of how my room looks. Yes, it looks like a tornado hit it. So later that night at 8, we went out to the scavenger hunt. So basically your team is given a color, and that's sort of the group you're gonna work with. You have to go around campus as a group and solve certain puzzles and collect clues and do certain activities like taking photos or doing dances, stuff like that. And whoever gets to the end first wins. So the activity started at 8 p.m. and then it ended like 10:30. So pretty late, and I was so sleep deprived, so I felt like a zombie walking around campus. By the time I got home, it was still really busy and there were people walking all over the place. I quickly washed up and used all the new stuff that I got from Daiso and Target, like I said earlier, and I went straight to bed. I was so tired. So usually they rotate the desserts they have. I don't usually get dessert in the morning, but they had these poppy seed muffins, which are like one of my favorite kinds of muffins of all time. But unfortunately, they put a lot of artificial sugar on top, and then they put this sugary glaze on top. So it kind of just tasted like sugary bread in a paper thingy. So I was a little disappointed by that, but you know, a poppy muffin's a poppy muffin and I'll take it. I also had eggs, cantaloupe, and honeydew, which is usually my standard thing I have in the morning. You know what's funny is I don't actually like honeydew and cantaloupe a lot, but I've been eating it every day since I got here to college. So I don't know, maybe my taste buds are evolving, maybe they're maturing or something. I'm more of a strawberry or raspberry or any kind of berry person, so I don't know. What is this character development arc we're going through? So every hall has its own theme. So I happen to get the martial arts theme, which is honestly so cool because I used to do karate. So I'm really happy that I got a dorm, or a hall, sorry, with a piano inside of it, because I play the piano and I kind of want to give it a shot one of these days. I'm still too scared to play it, but hopefully I get the courage. There have been more and more people playing, so it feels less weird if I just hop on now, so I might give it a shot. Every hall also has a really cool common area on the second floor with tables, chairs, and a big kitchen. So last night I didn't really do a lot of cleaning. I kind of just dumped a lot of dirty stuff in the cupboard, called it a night, and went to sleep. Luckily I slept a little bit, not that great, but I woke up feeling somewhat refreshed. So I ended up prepping my shower stuff and wiping things down because it was so dusty. I'm putting them in my foam pouch just for now so that I can wipe down the basket so it doesn't get dirty again. So after I finished doing some cleaning, which I'm so happy I did because my nose was just so clogged with dust. I don't know if I got all the dust out, but at least a good chunk of it is out because I was wiping down all the windowsills, all the cupboards, and it was coming off black, so very, very dirty. I got ready to go to the club rush thingy, which is where you go to sign up for clubs and stuff. I prepped my water bottle, and I've been trying to get used to using a filtered stuff, which I showed you earlier. It's a bit of a hassle because our water refill station is so far away from my room, so I have to walk so much, but it's a good reason to exercise, right? And I gotta stay hydrated because I've been getting so many bloody noses. It's so bad. I went to relax in one of the areas where you can study just to get away from my room. It was getting real stuffy in there. So that concludes part 1 of 2 for my week 0 college vlog. I didn't want to do it all in one video because it was gonna push 40 minutes, which is atrocious. So hope you guys stick around for part 2, which is coming out soon. Thanks so much for watching and sticking around to the end. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.